All right, Pet Man Matt Marshall, our Football Insiders, are back once again. I'm very excited to talk with a talented young man out of Catawba Ridge High School, right across the border in South Carolina. This young man has some big-time Division One offers already. Helped lead his team to the state semifinals as a freshman quarterback. You guys, if you're watching this, you probably heard the name before. We're gonna get to know him a little bit better tonight. His name is Jadyn Davis. We're gonna bring him on right now. Jadyn, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I appreciate you, taking some time out of your busy schedule. I know you were just having to start dinner, so you just like a normal.
Little chef.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right. So, first of all, you've got some big time offers. As a very young quarterback, you've had offers from Alabama. You have offers from Georgia to play football on the college level. So, just first off, what are your feelings and thoughts, about, something like that happening to you at such a young age?
I mean, it was it was just a testament to all the hard work I've been putting in since the age of 6. That's when first started playing football. So it kind of put me on the map a little early at the age of 13, get my first offer from the University of Georgia, then a couple days later from Nick Saban, University of Alabama. But it's just a testament to all the hard work I've put in.
Absolutely. So you've been playing this position since you were 6. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. I've never played anything else, just strictly quarterback. I mean, Little League, if we needed a D in, because I was probably one of the biggest kids, that was it. But always quarterback.
Oh man, that's amazing, man. I can't imagine at 6 years old just throwing like little post routes and stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
All right, good deal. So, obviously you started as a freshman last season, at Catawba Ridge, and you guys, were really, really impressive, making it all the way to the state semifinals against AC Flora. Just talk a little bit about your freshman season and the experience playing down, at Catawba Ridge.
It was a great experience playing with my guys at Catawba Ridge. I mean, I transferred in from Providence Day formerly, so it was a great experience having the Fort Mill community in general was a great community, and then leading a team to the upper state championship was a job well done to our team.
Absolutely. I saw you guys, on that run when you played Irmo in the second round down there. And you really kind of brought back onto the scene because you had an injury during the season. So you fully 100%, you ready to go?
Oh, I'm 110%. I'm ready to go for season 2.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Good deal. All right. So obviously, you don't get big time offers like that unless you're pretty good on the football field. So, in your opinion, what are your strengths at the quarterback position?
I think my strengths is just number one, leadership. I mean, quarterback position that comes with being a leader, and then being able to fit the ball in a tight windows, tight spaces, and decipher different defenses, and then being able to anticipate passes. The chemistry I have with my receivers back at the school is amazing, and just being able to affect the game when I need to with my feet and creating different throws from all different arm angles.
I definitely agree with that because, some people may be watching this and saying, oh, he's a freshman. Catawba Ridge has a lot of talent. They didn't, really give him the keys to the offense. That's not true. You guys are
Yeah.
spreading the ball out and you're running some, really, really good stuff, out of that offense. So, it's very impressive. We're going to see that here in just a second when we look at some of your highlights. So the final question right here, though. What is Jadyn like off the field? Are you kind of a laid back dude? Are you a jokester? Are you serious? Talk to us a little bit about, how you are when you're off the field, away from football.
Well, I don't really get a lot of time away from football. That's it's probably kind of just my life. But when I do get time, if I'm not training or if I'm not at the field, I'm probably sleeping. Everybody knows that I got a weak text back game. Everybody tells me that. So if I'm not at the field, I'm probably either sleeping or enjoying my time with my family. I got a big family, and then just normal things 15-year-old kid would want to do: hang out with friends, have fun, stuff like that.
Well said, man. I can imagine, with the talent that you have, you put a lot of time and it's a labor of love, when, you're around the game of football. So, excellent. Good deal. All right. So let's take a look at some of your highlights here. And looks like this first one is this the upper state championship game?
AC Flora,
Yep.
yes sir.
All right. So we'll just kind of play this. You just kind of take us through what we're seeing on the screen, and then I'll, piggyback off that.
Okay. All right. So this is a kind of a deep crosser to my boy Jacoby against AC Flora in the Upper State Championship game. I knew going into this game we started off pretty slow, so I wanted to get my teammates going. I think this was the first touchdown of the game for us, at least. So I saw the middle of the field was wide open. All I had to do was give him a catchable ball, and we took it to the crib.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about when we were talking about the kind of offense you guys run. I mean, you don't see freshman quarterbacks, going, four wide in a, big time championship game like this right here. And as you mentioned, your boy Jacoby Anderson, another great player we've talked to, in the past, making a great play right here. You got good protection up front, and then your arm strength, to fit this ball in the zone right there is, just pinpoint. So, that's an excellent job right there. All right, let me go back to
this
the
play
snap.
right here is against. Okay. This is against Lancaster. This is my third. This is the game I got hurt. So we ran this play literally from Monday all the way up to walkthroughs and Thursday. Coach Lignac told me this is going to be the first play of the game, and lo and behold, this was the first play of the game. So we changed one of our plays a little bit to make it fit this particular defense that we were playing against. So if you see Ben runs a corner and that kind of has the safety bite down a little bit, and then Quentin runs a post over the top of him. So we were always right. We had just had to make the defender wrong. So I knew if I gave Quentin just a catchable ball that he would make a play for me. He did. It's the first play that we were on the field.
Yeah, this is beautiful right here. Great protection. You put the ball, you drop it in the bucket right over the top, man. I mean, it's just impeccable right here. I mean,
right. And that run action that we a little simulated, it wasn't really a run. It was just we watched on film those backers come up as soon as they see a run threat. So we just added that little nuance into there, and we had a shot over the top.
Yeah, that's beautiful stuff, man. I mean, this is some top level offense, and you guys are executing at a high level.
Definitely.
All right, take us through this one right here, Jadyn.
Okay, so this play, I want to say this play, if I remember correctly, I get a little bit of pressure, forced me to roll out right, and this is again in my boy Jacoby Henderson, one of the top 22s in the state, in South Carolina. But I was rolling out, and I saw that I had an opportunity to throw back hip. A lot of people do back shoulder, but I can do back shoulder and back hip. So I knew I just had to get in his vicinity, and with his playmaking ability, I knew he was gonna come down with it. I trust my receivers over anybody else in the country. So if I just put it in his vicinity, he'd make a play for me.
That is very well described right there, man. I mean, like you said, you get the pressure too unblocked off the blind side, the pocket present to see that,
Right.
get out the pocket and then just pick a pinpoint throw right there. I mean, that is just, high level stuff right there, man. That is super impressive. And the funny thing about it is, you have the hot end, with Bowen right there, number 4.
Exactly.
But when they came off the edge like that, you couldn't go there. So you found another way to get it done. Excellent stuff right here, man. Good job. All right. Let's take us through this one right here.
Okay, so this is my first. Yeah, it's my first game against South Point. So it's my first varsity touchdown. No, my second touchdown pass actually varsity. So this is just a little rollout play to Ben. He ran out route to the front pylon, and really I just had a lot of leverage with that one. So I just had to throw him a catchable ball, and he would score for me.
Yeah, and you got that exactly right with leverage right there. They're playing inside technique. Good ball placement on that. Do you like getting out the pocket and throwing, or do you like to, kind of stay inside?
I like to. This is my big thing. I like to do both. So anything a coach wants me to do, I want to be able to do anything, whether that's moving out the pocket or staying in the pocket. I feel like I'm a guy that can fit every system that a coach would want. So I just pride myself in being on doing anything.
Great answer, man. Great answer. And then you don't even bow to the pressure that's coming inside. You got a little pickup from your back right there to help you out.
Definitely my boy Henry.
Great job once again right there. All right, let's do one more.
Okay, so this is against Lancaster also. So I'm gonna be honest, the camera angle doesn't really. I'm not a guy that gets into my throws as much, but this camera angle doesn't do this throw a little bit of justice. But so this is a corner route to Ben. And if you could see it on if how the defense was playing it, I had to flatten him out towards the front power line, so I didn't throw him out of bounds. So he just makes a hell of a catch.
That is a great throw. I mean, look at that window right there. I mean, there's not a lot of space. I mean, just pinpoint accuracy right there. And then, your knowledge of, ball placement versus where defenders are is, totally top level right here. The way you describe that is just awesome. And then once again, the most impressive thing for you as a freshman is these teams are bringing heat, man. They're bringing heat on you, trying to force you into errors. You're staying calm. Do you like to see when teams blitz you?
Hey, if you blitz, that means somebody's open. So, I mean, you can keep blitzing, but every team we play that is blitz, they see what happens. So, yeah, keep blitzing.
I got a feeling you may not see that as much next year.
Hey, man, there's one team we play that blitzes like 67% of the time on first down. So, I mean, they coming.
Wow. All right, let's see this one, because this was against Irmo. I remember, we were there for this. Take us through this one. This will be the last one right here.
Okay. So this one we had this was a design rollout, and I saw the I think I want to say that was the end. We got a little outside of my tackle, so I knew I had to step up in order to be able to make a throw. And I saw Ben pop right at the pylon. Ben is one of my smartest receivers, knowing that to break the route a little short, and seeing the defender right there, and he just sits at the front pylon. And if I gave him a low and away ball, that he'd come down with it.
Yeah, once again, immediate pressure, like you were talking about, destroying the blitz, rolling to your left, throwing back across your body to the front pylon. I mean, most of the time you don't want to roll a right-handed quarterback to his left because of the difficulty of the throw. But I mean, this is just, once again, pinpoint, like you said, front pylon, he sits it down, gives you a nice target, and you just put it right there in the breadbasket, man. I mean, this is, incredible stuff. Good deal. All right. Well, we all knew that you're very talented, but just sitting there and talking through this with you and watching that, I mean, that's just, next level. And I see why, you're getting the offers that, you're getting. You got 3 more years, on the varsity level before you have to make a decision, about where you want to attend college. But do you have any early feelings about that? Or are you just letting the process play out?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I tell this to every person that asks me that I haven't even thought about making a decision. So I'm just being a normal 15-year-old kid, still enjoying going to classes. I mean, you saw I still cook dinner. I mean, I still take the trash. So I get yelled at from time to time. So yeah, I'm just a normal 15-year-old kid, and so I'm just chilling, just working right now, grinding so I can make that decision in the near future.
Absolutely. Enjoy being a teenager, man. It's only going to happen once. You got the rest of your life with football ahead of you and an incredibly bright future, man. Thank you so much once again for taking the time out with us tonight. And, we'll talk soon. Absolutely.
Definitely.